What's up, everybody? I am Aunt Pruitt. Hope y'all doing well. I'm unbelievable as always. I wanted to do a bit of I don't know if you can call it a reaction video, but essentially it is me reacting. I got a message or a comment over on LinkedIn on a recent post of mine regarding stuff going on here in the job search market and so forth. And I wasn't too thrilled about it. And there was a comment on there that said, you know what, you should do a video about that. And I'm thinking, you know what? Yeah, that's a good idea. So let me give you a few minutes of a rundown here. As some of you know, I am a content creator. I am now independent content creator, which is all good. It's got its ups and downs and challenges and so forth. But at the same time, I spend a lot of my day prospecting for gigs. There's people out there that want photography services. There are people out there that want video services. What I'm finding, there are people that want those services and products and whatnot, but they're not wanting to pay. And I got a problem with that. We here in society, there's a lot of people out there that are against capitalism and so forth. I get that. That's fine. You can be against capitalism, but you should not be against someone trying to earn a living wage, regardless of whatever the career is. Just because someone decides not to have a standard traditional 9-to-5 job and making X amount of dollars per hour for 40 hours a week or what have you, that doesn't mean that their career path should be diminished, or discredited and whatnot. So, it just sort of rubbed me the wrong way on some of these job postings and gig postings that I've seen out there. I've seen some stuff out there for someone looking for video creators, and they literally wanted to pay them $250 for the video. And I thought that was egregious. As a matter of fact, I reported it on the platform because I use Indeed, I use LinkedIn, I use ZipRecruiter, I use all of that because people are looking for talent, if you will. I reported it because I was like, that is a ridiculous number and it should not be here. That's totally discrediting people like me. Okay. All right. So I know some of you are thinking, wow, $250 to do a 60-second video. That's a good deal, Ant. Let me explain why that is not a good deal. Okay. So first, you have the photographer or videographer creator that you're interested in. You've found them, or you've seen their work or what have you, and you see that it's good quality. Okay. How does that come to be good quality? What do they do? How do they make their product look so much better than someone else's that's out there? All right. Usually that means their skill set and their equipment and, the time and practice that they've put into it all. That it's a lot of stuff. But let's just look at some freaking numbers, just raw numbers. As a creator, I have software for photos. I have software for videos. Okay. Next, I have equipment for videos. I have equipment for photos. And that's not just the camera that I'm looking at right now. That's the camera body and the camera lens. That's two different pieces of equipment right there that gives me a certain picture quality. Then there's also this light that's sitting right here in front of me. That light has to be used on different projects. There's also the light that's behind me. As I turn that little light off, watch the corner, it got darker, but I need that light back there because it makes this scene look a little bit better. And I can change it and adjust it and so on and so forth. And then there's tools like this little color checker thing here. This right here, this is a color checker. This is going to make sure that my color and my white balance is going to look really daggum good for whatever product that I'm putting out there. I've named off about 5-6 different things right here. And every single one of those things are going to cost way more than $250. Okay, so that's just raw numbers right there. So when you're thinking about paying a creator, think about the cost that they have put in to be able to create those products. That's just the cost putting into equipment. there's also the cost of time. And a lot of people forget that. Okay, so let's take a simple, I'm going to say simple in air quotes. Let's take a 15-second Instagram reel or 15-second TikTok video. Okay, you can record that footage, and we'll just say it's just a video of someone walking down the street. That's simple, right? Record 15 seconds of that. The take doesn't look that good. We need to do another take. Another 15 seconds. Oh, crap. A car just went by us. We need to do another take. You've done 5 takes. Okay. So that's been 5 minutes of your time just trying to get the recording done. That's just getting the footage. Next, let's pull that footage in and start working on the processing of it. Let's get the color looking good. Let's get the sound sounding good. We want to make sure that it's framed up properly for TikTok and for it to be viewed on a smartphone. Okay, so you've put in at least an hour of work right there. For this 15-second video, you've put in at least an hour of work after everything is said and done. An hour for 15 seconds. So that is time that you have used as a creator that should be paid for. Everybody else gets paid on the time that they put in for their jobs. Why shouldn't a creator? Right? Okay, so then there's the aspect of, well, how much do you pay a creator? That depends. Every creator is not going to charge the same rate. Every creator is not going to charge on the same type of scale or what have you. It depends on their skill set. It depends on, I'll just be frank with you. It depends on not only my skill set, but it also depends on who's paying me. Okay. I'm not going to charge the neighbor right here that wants a TikTok video for their birthday or something. I'm not going to charge them the same rate that I would charge, say, a t-shirt company, a world-renowned t-shirt company that wants me to do some TikTok videos for them. I'm going to charge them a lot more because there's a whole different ball game in this. There's reach that they have. They're going to make a ton of money off of my work. I should be paid for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different variables in there. And you can go out online and check out good old Google and research rates for things. There's daily rates for creators. There's hourly rates for creators. When it comes to doing video work, I typically charge an hourly rate. And I'll go ahead and tell you that hourly rate is not $200 an hour. I'll tell you that straight up. It's more than that. I'm not going to tell you the exact number because I don't know who exactly is asking, because that's going to change for certain people. But again, that $200 an hour, that's not my rate. It's not enough. But what my rate is going to cover the cost of the equipment. It's going to cover the time that I put in this. It's going to cover the software that I pay for every year. It's going to cover all of that stuff. It's going to cover my insurance. It's going to help me get food. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same stuff that any other person in the working class has to deal with, except it just doesn't quite scale the same way. All right. So when you're considering a creator for a job, please show some grace. You know, show the same grace that you would show the wait staff at your favorite restaurant. You know, you'll go out to a fancy restaurant and spend $300-$400 or whatever for a family meal. You know, a big fancy restaurant. Some people do. I've seen it done. You know, you spend $200 on a big fancy meal, and you tip your server your 20% or more on your bill. They've made a decent amount of money per hour doing their job, coming to make sure your meal was fantastic and a great experience and so on and so forth. They earned it. So why not do your creators like that? You know, then there's the aspect of, well, I will just get my so-and-so, my friend, my cousin, my little brother or what have you to go out there and shoot the video with their phone, and they can just do it. Yeah, they throw that out there. I have a problem with that too. I have a problem with that particular statement anyway, because what they're saying is they are cheapening the experience just because you can do this with the phone. I'll go ahead and tell you hands down, these smartphones today are super capable. Granted, my cameras can do a better job in certain things, but these things are super capable, and they should not cheapen the actual product just because they're phones. You know, Apple has made a huge freaking campaign talking about shot on iPhone because they're pretty good. My friend Susie Botello runs a mobile film festival every single year with hundreds and thousands of participants that are creating films, high quality films, with a smartphone. Okay, so stop saying stuff like that to these creators out there. Well, I'll just get someone to take pictures with their iPhone. Don't do that. You're cheapening the whole product there. And I, as a creator, do not appreciate that. All right. Okay. I'm ending my rant there, but I just wanted to get that off my chest and let people know, look, you got to pay creators. Some creators are going to be better than others. Some creators are going to charge more than others. But understand why they're charging what they're charging. And yeah, sometimes you're going to be able to get a friend rate and things like that, but that's up to the creator. That's not up to you. I just recently had an experience, did some work for someone for a couple hours of work, and I was not going to charge them my regular rate because I felt something for this particular person, this particular client. They've been there and supportive of me for I don't know how many years now, and I noticed stuff like that, you know. So I had it in my heart, okay, I will discount this, you know, and leave it at that. Fortunately, that client says, nah, I respect your game, Aunt. I respect your craft. Screw that. I'm paying you. I'm paying you what you're worth. Invoice me. Okay. Invoice sent. And it's okay. All right. So you as a creator, get your money. It's okay to ask for your money. You better make sure your product's good. You better make sure you're up on your game with your processes and procedures. It's on you too, not just the person paying you. Two-way street. And you as the person looking for creative services, don't be ashamed to reach into your pocketbook and pay them what they're worth. Don't cheapen the deals that's out here for content creators. All right. I'm done ranting. I hope y'all are doing well. Make sure you're subscribed, hitting like, sharing, all that magical algorithmic stuff here on the channel. Make sure you check out all the links in the description of this video. There's a couple affiliate links there. There's the podcast. There's other stuff that I've been working on. And I look forward to creating another video for all of you soon. Take care.